All right, guys, it's happening.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Today, we are doing the most intimidating, dare I say, scariest thing to do when it comes to maintenance on your Sony camera system. Today, we are cleaning our Sony camera sensor. I'll be demonstrating this on the FX3, but any of the new generation full frame cameras, this will work with. So your S3s, your A7 IVs, your R series, however, FX9 and 6 have a covering over their sensor, so do not do this. Bring that into pro support, have them clean the sensor. So we're gonna need a couple things. They'll be listed in the description. Just know I get a couple pennies from my affiliate links, but this is what's necessary to clean your sensor properly. Most of you probably have one of these, rocket blower, and the next two items are our sensor cleaning swab, meant for a full frame sensor, and our solution. Now, this is the last resort when it comes to cleaning our sensor, and this step will be shown last. Let's go over the first two methods just to get those out of the way, and then I'll demonstrate you guys using the swabs, and by the end of this video, you'll be confident and not be scared to clean your sensors in the future. I promise you, I've done this tons of times without ever having issues. So the first step is using the Sony camera's sensor cleaning mode. For me, it's never done anything. It just vibrates the sensor very gently, but we can hop into the menu, go all the way down to the setup tab, which is the briefcase, and then scroll all the way down and it should say sensor cleaning. You're gonna remove your lens or your top cap and you're gonna point the sensor down. The reason why we're doing so is so that any debris will fall out and not stay inside the camera, if that makes sense. So once you do that, you're gonna get a notification to perform the sensor cleaning. You'll feel it maybe vibrating depending on which body you have, and then it's gonna be done and it's gonna tell you to follow additional cleaning steps in the user manual. So we're gonna go on to step number 2 now. For step number 2, it's going to be similar to step number 1 as far as removing the body cap and the lens, pointing the sensor straight down, and then we're gonna take our rocket blower. Now, one thing I have to stress enough is don't poke your sensor. We're not stabbing it. We're gonna just keep it a couple inches above or below, and we're just gonna blow air. We're gonna move it around as we're blowing. And 9 times out of 10, this will remove any particles that are on your sensor, whether it's dust spots from swapping out glass, dirt, or debris. But every now and then, there might be a smudge or a fingerprint on the sensor, and that's when these come into play. Anytime we have some sort of stubborn object stuck to our sensor, a fingerprint or a smudge, we're gonna use these guys. Just had to cover my sensor. I don't want it exposed while I go over this. So, a couple things about the sensor swabs that I have to stress. They're one-time use only. You cannot reuse these, and we never want to touch the actual top portion with our fingers because our fingers have oil and dirt on them. So anytime we're using these, we're taking them directly out of the packaging and getting the swabbing. Now, when it comes to swabbing, what we want to do is have 2 to 4 drops on each side of the swab. What we're next going to do is go into the sensor, we're going to place it down, and we're going to swipe from left to right. Once we do that, we're going to flip the swab over and go back the other way. After that, you're done. Congratulations, your big boy pants are on. You just cleaned your sensor. So now that I showed you how to clean your sensor, let me know in the comments below. It's not so bad, right? Like, I think after you guys seeing it done, you'll be more confident. After the first time I did it, I don't even know why I was stressing. The only thing I could suggest is go with light pressure. You don't have to jam the swab in there. Enough to touch the sensor, get those swipe motions down, and you'll be all set. If you guys thought this video was helpful, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe, turn notifications on so you're alerted anytime I drop a new video, as I'll be having consistent content dropping weekly. Until next time, guys, I'm Jason Anthony. Peace out.